Hello, friends. I have a huge Social Security update. Analysts have just confirmed that funds for Social Security will not run out as soon as anticipated. Congressional lawmakers have planned meetings to discuss these major changes, and your next monthly checks may begin to look different very soon. My dear friends, please make sure that you watch until the end of this video, especially if you receive Social Security benefits. Also, to say thank you for being part of this community, I will be announcing several winners tomorrow for the Walmart gift card giveaway. My dearest friends, please make sure that you enter these weekly giveaways by clicking and liking several of my videos, and then comment below the keyword of each video that you watch. The more videos that you comment on, my friends, the greater your chances of winning these giveaways.
The United States debt stands at $32 trillion. Every year, the Government Accountability Office puts together reports on wasteful spending and ineffective programs in the federal government. These reports, if read and applied, would help us streamline government programs, reduce waste, minimize fraudulent payments, create oversight, and greater accountability to taxpayers. As we head into the appropriation season, I'm asking all of my colleagues to join with me and others who have read these roadmaps from the Government Accountability Office with recommendations for how we can reduce federal spending, save taxpayer funds, and most importantly, start paying down the debt. Here are some key findings from the General Accounting Office. In 2022, 18 federal agencies reported an estimated $247 billion in improper payments. Over the past 2 decades, the federal government wasted $2.4 trillion on payment errors. Federal taxpayers pay $2 billion each year maintaining empty government buildings. GAO identified $552.7 billion spent on duplicate and redundant programs in 2022. If our nation is ever going to dig its way out of this debt, we will have to start tackling wasteful spending. That includes going after the improper payments made in error. So what is an improper payment? First, fraud, an individual or business willfully stealing from the government. Secondly, mistaken identity, payments going to the wrong person. And third, payments going to a deceased person. As just one example, more than 47% of the payments to the Veterans Administration Department particular program in the VA made in 2022 were improper. Let me say that again. More than 47%. That's almost half of the payments in one program. And the good news is that's an improvement, because 5 years ago that number was at 100% of that program's budget. 100% went to the wrong people, and they're down to just 50% now. Maybe in 5 years, if they keep going at this rate, they'll be down to 25%. Maybe not. In 2022, just 18 federal agencies reported wasting an estimated $247 billion on incorrect payments. That's just 18 agencies, not the entire government. Our government also holds thousands of vacant, unused properties. We pay every year from lawn maintenance, electricity, security, energy costs for these unused properties. The Government Accountability Office estimates that we spend $2 billion each year just on maintaining these empty buildings.
Social Security has likely affected your life or the life of someone you know. This safety net program provides income for beneficiaries, including retired and disabled workers and their dependents. While working, a chunk of your paycheck goes towards Social Security. When you're retired, it's often a key income stream. Kathleen Romig, Director of Social Security Policy at the Center on Budget and Policy Priorities, told reporters, "It's the biggest single source of income for American retirees. Without Social Security, older Americans would have a poverty rate of nearly 40%. In reality, they have a poverty rate of 10%. In 2023, approximately 70 million Americans will receive a Social Security benefit every month. For the year, that is more than $1 trillion in benefits paid out. The benefit is most crucial for the 22 million Americans it keeps out of poverty. That figure includes nearly 15 million seniors and 1 million children. Social Security is a lifeline for millions of Americans, but there are some concerns about the program's future. The Social Security Board of Trustees projected in its annual report that the combined asset reserves of the Social Security trust funds will become depleted in 2034. That is 1 year sooner than previously projected. At that point, it is projected that 80% of benefits will be payable. Andrew Biggs, a senior fellow at the American Enterprise Institute, said, "Social Security solvency is not just a matter of federal bookkeeping. It is a matter of how we protect Americans who depend on this program the most." So a big question is Social Security going to run out? The short answer is no, but also it is not a simple answer. Annual inflation in June eased to 3%, down from 4% in May. It was also the smallest increase since March 2021, due to mostly a 16.7% decline in energy prices, although monthly energy rose 0.6%. Lower inflation is generally welcomed because people would regain their purchasing power. However, there are still 3 months more of data before the COLA is announced in October, and the estimate could change. COLA is determined using the average inflation of July, August, and September, and then compared with the year-ago figure. The percentage difference between the two is the amount of COLA for the following year. Social Security recipients will not know the bottom line until the Medicare Part B premiums are announced. Medicare Part B premiums are automatically deducted from most beneficiaries' Social Security benefit. In March of this year, Medicare trustees forecasted that monthly Part B premiums would increase to $174 in 2024. Even though inflation this year has been running below the 8.7% that beneficiaries received, they have not been able to recoup the losses that they incurred in 2021 and 2022, when inflation reached a 40-year high. Falling behind due to inflation has ignited the unretirement movement, or when a retired person returns to work. According to a recent survey, 55% of retirees went back to work said they did so because they needed more money, and 1 in 6 retirees was considering returning to work. Recipients of the Supplemental Security Income Program will receive their next installment in just under 3 weeks. The payment will go out in 20 days on Tuesday, August 1st, 2023, and it will mark the first payment for beneficiaries since June, because there were no payments in July. June saw 2 payments because of a scheduling quirk that placed July's payment at the end of June. Well, my beautiful and my most amazing friends, that is the end of my daily stimulus update video for this Thursday. My dear friends, tomorrow I will be announcing several winners for the Walmart gift card giveaway. If you'd like to enter the weekly giveaway, friends, please click and like several of my videos and then comment below the keyword of each video that you watch. The more videos that you watch and then comment on, friends, the greater your chances of winning the giveaways. Thank you and have a wonderful and very blessed Thursday.